Hello YouTube, my name's Dan and today I'm going to talk about my hunting and fishing kit. So I keep it inside here and I will warn you, it's been a while since I've been in here, so it's probably a complete and utter mess. So I'll be really honest with you right now, I'm not much of a hunter, I'm definitely more of a fisherman. It's quite ironic because I don't like fish, but I can fish quite well. Hunting wise, I've done alright in the past with rifles and stuff, but as regarding trapping and things like that, it's a labour of love. You've just got to really go for it, and to be quite honest, in the past I've never really had the time for it. So what I thought I'd do today is just go through my kit just to show you. Now this is a Condor bag, quite cheap, available from so many websites, these bags. They're very, very simple, the Condor bags, well, these ones are anyway. They literally open up and you've got everything inside. Now, just to take you through bit by bit, let's see. Let's go into this section first. So I class this more as fishing. So I think one thing you find out about fishing is that people try and complicate things. Shops try and sell you stuff that you don't need, and really you just need a little bit of knowledge, and you know, you get on fine. One thing that you don't really have in a survival situation is a lot of time to play around with. I know it seems like, you know, you're out there in the wild and you know you're trying to fend for yourself. Oh, you must have hours and hours just to spare, but it's not true. With everything that you've got to do with just keeping yourself clean and healthy, gathering water and cleaning that water, you know, food, everything else, it takes time, so you haven't got as much time as you think. So these little things here, I will show you. These are the biggest time saver ever. So this is a yo-yo reel, and really clever piece of kit. So I'll demonstrate how it works if I can remember. Let's see. So if I remember correctly, yes. So on the end here you have a little swivel and a close and open gate, which you can see there, and that's at the end of a normal string. Now what you do is you put your business end, i.e. your hook, with a bait on, and you would then hang this off a branch over the water, and you pull this out, and then what you do is you would lock it in place. So I'm just going to lock it, hopefully. Good. So there we go, it's locked in place now. So Mr. Fish comes along and he's, ooh, really, really, really nice. This, I think I'll eat this, and he starts pulling on it and pulling on it, and eventually a pull, and then that's it. Pulled into its mouth. No matter how much that fish wants to play that, it can try and fight you all night long, it's not going to matter. That fish is just going to wear itself out. And then you get up in the morning, you go and check your yo-yo, and hopefully you've got a fish for your breakfast or your dinner or whatever. So that is the yo-yo reel. Now I have two of these. I had three, but I gave one to a very special friend of mine, AC. She has my third one. It's her third one now, so hopefully she'll never have to use it in a survival situation, but if she does, I'm sure she'll be fine with it. Okay, what else have I got in my kitchen? A multi-tool. Really important. You can never have enough multi-tools. Obviously when you get a fish, 9 times out of 10, it's going to have a hook caught in its mouth, so you know, obviously having needle nose pliers and being able to just take it out, very, very useful. Okay, you'll laugh at some of these because I've got a mix of American and English stuff and sea stuff and whatever. So these are actually American bobbers. They're very cheap. You can get them over here as well. They use them mainly off the sea fishing, but the Americans use these for freshwater fishing as well. I like them because they're just so bright. Self-weighted. All you need to do is literally get your line, put it through that little loop. It's got a little spring so it locks into place. That's it. You don't need to tie it on. You can quickly adjust it up and down to get your actual height, your depth. Really, really good weights. I have just a very simple lock, line and float with sinker arm. That's just all ready to deploy. I've got a couple of lures in there. They're separately bagged up because obviously there's hooks everywhere. I've got in here is a variety of hooks, swivels, sinkers, there's line, there's braid in there, there's a number of different things all in there. I think that's it for that. Also, with my fishing kit I have two floaters, so they go in there as well. To be quite honest, these things, I don't need these with me. If I've got, if I find a feather, I can just strip the feather and use the quill out the middle, and that will suffice to float it. So really that's it for the fishing side of things. I do carry with me this diving knife. Reason being, it's safe. The amount of times that you're playing a fish or whatever, you might be in a situation where you have to pull a line or whatever. You don't want to be playing around with a rod in one hand or a line in the case of a survival situation, and then in the other having a pointy knife being able to slit your face open. So I always keep a diving knife with it. It's got a Kydex sheath, paracord around it, and a little Venus so I can just carry more stuff. Obviously a lanyard. I keep that in shocking yellow so I can just see it, find it where it is. Okay, hunting stuff. Now, in a previous video you would have seen my breakdown or takedown bow, whichever you want to call it, my survival bow. Now I did mention that I do actually carry broadheads, so I'll just show you those now. So this in here is ammo for my slingshots, which I haven't actually got with me. That should be with this kit really. And so obviously I've got marbles and I've got BBs. These are your bad boys. Those are your broadheads used for hunting. Absolutely lethal, those things. So I am getting bombarded with pine cones being attacked. So I keep that all together in that box just so it doesn't slice me open, because those broadheads are super sharp. So it just keeps it all together, stops it from rattling about. Okay. So in my kit I keep a number of different snares. I keep wire first of all for making my own snares if I want to. I have some snares already made up, and these are sort of heavy juicy snares. These are for sort of larger game sections. So I say, I'm no expert when it comes to snaring or trapping. Well, you'll see I only have one trap, which I know you can make your own traps, but I have actually had success on this thing. Quite a while ago now, but surprisingly, these can get quite costly traps. Obviously, you know, there's the legality of them. You've got to be obviously have written permission for the landowner to be able to do something like that. You've got to be really aware of dogs and cats. They can quite easily get caught up in something like this, and that's the last thing that you want. So I'll just demonstrate this if you can. I know how to do it. Right, so that is set. It has 3 settings on it depending on the height that you actually want. And when Mr. Rabbit comes along, obviously you put your bait here. Let's shoot. Mr. Rabbit comes along. Oh! Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's not getting out there. That's broken everything. Game over. Obviously, with a trap like this, they can break. It's not exactly, you know, if you're out in the wild and you are in a survival situation, you ain't gonna have the facilities to fix this if it breaks. So, you know, being able to make your own traps is definitely what you should be aiming for. I can't get it back together now. I give up. Anyway, so like I was saying, not the most ideal situation you want to be in. You want to be really making your own traps from what you have around you, you know, deadfalls, etc. Which, you know, I've tried a few times and it takes a few attempts before you get it right. Don't be disheartened if you don't get it right the first time. You will get it wrong. But that's you know, that's all part of what we're doing. You know, it's just trial and error. So, you know, keep at it and keep trying. Same with the fishing. You know, you just got to keep at it. You know, from my experience, like I say, just keep practicing, and it will, you know, become second nature eventually. So, I hope it'll be useful. Not so much on the hunting side, but hope I've helped you a bit on the fishing side. As normal, leave your comments below. It's been really nice, and I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks a lot now, YouTube. Bye bye.